Jezebel's children. There's Jezebel and her children and the faithful woman and her children. The Bible prophecy talks about this Jezebel and this Jezebel and her seed in the book of Revelation. Revelation chapter 2, verse 18 and 20. And unto the angel of the church of Thyatira write, These things saith the Son of God, who hath eyes like unto a flame of fire, and his feet are like fine brass. Notwithstanding, I have a few things against thee, because thou sufferest that woman Jezebel, which calleth herself a prophetess, to teach and to seduce my servants to commit fornication and to eat things sacrificed to idols. So what was Jezebel teaching? What was Jezebel teaching her children? Jezebel was teaching her children to break the commandments and laws of God. She is a lawless Jezebel. It wasn't that she, being a prophetess, was wrong, but that she calls herself a prophetess and that she teaches people lawlessness, how to break the commandments and how to forsake the law. And all the prophets prophesied that the people need to turn back to the law. Therefore, she's a false prophetess. And this is very clear. Revelation chapter 2, verse 21 and 22. And I gave her space to repent of her fornication, and she repented not. Behold, I will cast her into a sickbed, and them that commit adultery with her into great tribulation, except they repent of their deeds. So what are these deeds talking about here in Revelation chapter 2, verse 22? What are the deeds that are being done? The deeds of breaking the law, committing adultery, violating the laws of God, eating things sacrificed to idols, breaking the laws, the law of Moses. And if they don't repent, they're put into the great tribulation. Those who follow Jezebel's ways are Jezebel's children. Jezebel's children forsake the laws of God. They forsake the commandments of God. They are lawless. They do not believe in keeping of the commandments of God or the laws of Moses. They don't believe in upholding the law. They're lawless. And because of this, if they don't repent, the Lord has given space for Jezebel and her children to repent of these deeds. But if they don't, they get put into the Great Tribulation, which is 1,260 days. The people are cut off and put into Great Tribulation to get rid of them because they're lawless. Revelation chapter 2, verse 23. And I will kill her children with death, and all the churches shall know that I am he which searcheth the reins and hearts, and will give unto every one of you according to your works. You will be judged by your works. Guaranteed, it is written. So what do we see here? We see a woman and her children who are disobedient, who do not keep the commandments of God, they do not believe in the laws of God. They are going to be thrown into the Great Tribulation and cut off and put to death by being handed over to the Great Tribulation. This is talking to the church. It's not talking to unbelievers. This is talking about to those who follow Jezebel's teachings, being her children. But there's a faithful woman. There's a faithful woman during the end times who believes in not sacrificing to idols and not committing fornication and upholding the commandments and laws of God. This woman will reject the idolatry of the image of the beast, and she will go away and flee into the wilderness for those 1,260 days with her children. Mark chapter 13, verse 14 says, And when you see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet standing where it ought not, let him that readeth understand. Then let them that be in Judea flee into the mountains. So we see here the harlot Jerusalem and her fornications and her adulterous ways lifts up an idol. And this woman flees away from the idolatry into the wilderness. And this is Revelation chapter 12. Revelation chapter 12 verse 6 says, And the woman fled into the wilderness, where she hath a place prepared of God, that they should feed her there 1,260 days. And it is here that we see that the woman fleeing into the wilderness with her children, her seed, are keeping the commandments of God and have the faith of Jesus Christ. Revelation chapter 12 verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Jesus Christ. So we have two people here. We have the woman and her seed, and we have Jezebel and her seed. The woman and her seed keeps the commandment of God, flees the violations of the commandment of God, and goes into the wilderness. And Jezebel and her children continue in lawlessness and do not accept the commandments of God, do not repent for teaching people to break the commandments of God, and she's put into great tribulation for those 1,260 days. It's very clear. The Bible prophecy is not confusing on this. It's very, very clear. So easy that a child can figure it out. That you are to keep the law and have the faith of Jesus. And if you reject that, you will be put into the great tribulation to get rid of you for good, for the good of the church. Because you are a child of Jezebel. You are Jezebel's children. And the Lord has given you space to repent. And this is your command. You will repent of not keeping and upholding the laws of God and teaching the commandments, or you will be put into great tribulation during the end times to be destroyed. And this is the prophecy of Jezebel's children.